Good evening, chaps and chapettes. Roggor here, and welcome back to Baruk-Gunud, the lonely volcano. Everyone did pretty well last time. We got a decent amount of stuff for some raids, got some trading done, and now, as I said last time, you need to figure out how the hell to get Scottish all the way down here to these peace talks, because that would actually be pretty handy to get those guys on site, and of course, eventually. Oh dear, here we go again. More Outlanders, that's the tribals. Wait, Cephalu, sister of space. Is that the same one again? Oh my Gideon, it is. She just doesn't learn. This bitch does not learn. No, what are we dealing with? Not too badly armoured. Got some frag grenades, don't want them getting too close. They are going to wait for a tick beforehand, and they are in Spider Town, so hopefully they might get nommed. I mean, seriously, after being rescued by her sister, then getting all of these guys back to try and kill her sister again. My god, what were these two like as kids, Cephalu and Tony? They must have really hated each other. Family. Oh, now, okay, Tony's having a hell of a time. Prisoner being held by porcupine men, those guys again, must steal a radio and call me. It's Tony's father. 24-year-old technology doctor. 2 turrets and 1 enemy. Okay, that's doable, dependent on how the little randomization sets up the area. He is here. Okay, 25 days, so we got that. Okay, first priority is definitely the peace talks, but it might be worth doing what we did last time. So if we take Scottish and Diver to the talks, and then we have everyone else tagging along, because then they can simply drop in to the to that camp and help take it out, and get Tony's dad, because her sister, well, her sister's already severely wounded and is clearly not the brightest bulb in the box. So yeah, Tony is not going to have a very good weekend. Okay, here they go, assault beginning. Let's hope they trigger a web. Oh, karma. And literally, what's that combat log? Wow, he didn't even bite her. He literally just poked her in her leg and her brain exploded. Okay, fine. God, you people are dumb. Surprised they haven't triggered any of those. Wait, are they? Oh no, they're attacking the spider. Go on, enrage the other ones. Go on, enragement? No? Yeah. Oh well, it's one less gun to deal with. Right, everyone, get into positions. Okay, here they come. Went by Giggles the ex-mental patient. Oh, really? Oh, Jackie, you're a complete and total muppet. These guys are just killing themselves. Hey, where's that grenade going? Right where I don't want it to be. There we go. Managed to fend them off. Ah. Looks like we got a survivor. Right. Very, very successful. So Tony, how are you doing? Okay, for some reason she's sad about her own sister getting eaten by a spider. You know, takes all sorts, I guess. But more importantly, you got... I mean, Gordon Bennett. What's your name? Jackie. You're a goddamn idiot. Legitimately you are. And Durin is slowly getting whittled down. Now he's lost his right middle finger, so he can only flip one bird. What a life to live. Grant, on the other hand, just a bit cracked. Oh well, at least your middle name's not 2Q4B, you poor sucker. Oh, and marriage is on. Diver has proposed to Durin. Oh, I'm a sucker for that romantic bollocks. It is bollocks, but still sucker for it. Alright, the caravan's been formed. Slight change of plan, however. Durin is staying behind because herpaderp, these freaking prisoners gonna need someone to take care of them, and Durin, being close combat and having a peg leg, is just gonna slow the party down. Plus, him being the cook makes sense for him to stick around here. Oh, something else interesting I haven't seen before. A magnificently powerful vampire's tomb has been discovered. Dare we confront the creature? Excellent shield belt. Ooh, this seems much like the ancient dwarven stronghold. As in, it states that it's our freaking faction that wants it destroyed, and there's no timer, unlike these three down here. And yeah, ain't gonna go. Well, it depends how the prison camp goes. I might take out that outpost on the way, seeing how the lads and lassies do. Huh. Vampires, dwarves, whatever the hell's in this place. Oh my. Another caravan approaching. Apparently this has got Miri's uncle in it, Lirin. Okay, fine, fair enough. Come around, guys. You may be talking to a skull-faced killing machine, but let's not hold that against him, eh? Oh, another prisoner rescue quest. Dwarf cook 5 enemies, which is... Oh, blimey, our little gang is going to have quite an eventful trip ahead of them. They're heading to a freaking peace talk between two major factions, which they hopefully won't screw up. They're going to rescue a prisoner, destroy a camp, cross 2 rivers, and then rescue another prisoner. When they get there... What is going to do? I'm going to have to make it... Obviously, it depends on how well they do going through all of these little quests. I mean, if they get absolutely mullered on one, then they're coming back regardless. Of course, I don't want to lose any of them. But, considering how far away this is, it might actually be worth my while just to head back to the boys' old haunt of Khazad Daban and just pick up some supplies and then just head back down the road. Okay, here we go. So, Kingdom Under Mountain v. Woodland Domain of the Elves. The two opposing faction leaders in Doffa and Gudel each make quarters in opposing corners of the makeshift camp. Tensions are high as negotiator Scottish, the banker, walks in. Past few days have been taxing all parties involved, and your negotiator knows what they'll say can have far-reaching consequences. I have the following options. Okay, so curry favour with either side, sabotage the talks to better my colony, or broker peace. So obviously the first two is trade-off increasing and decreasing goodwill with either side. I don't know what sabotaging the talks would do. That doesn't sound very good, unless it's basically a case of, oh, then a fight breaks out, you managed to steal X amount of stuff. So I am going to go the good guy route and broker peace. The talks were a success. Thanks in no small part to Scottish, delegates reached new mutual understanding on several substantive issues. So considerable increase on both. The wooden domains of the elves are now allies, and Kingdom Under Mountain are okay. So now they're an ally. Sometimes they'll arrive to help fight enemies if I'm under attack, and I can also call them manually for help at a cost of goodwill. Damn, that was good. That was a damn good trip, that was. Right, but Scottish is useless now, so... when the morning comes, swap over and he can come back and help. Okay, with successful talks out of the way, Scottish is going to make his way back to the main colony, and the rest of the guys, they're going to head on over and do this little trilogy event, which hopefully we can get through in this episode without someone getting horribly shot in the face. Okay, here we go. We are in the event for rescuing Tony's father, who is an android. An android. Tony, did your mum ever have a talk with you about this? Oh well, right, let's see, what have we got to deal with here? So you got 2 turrets, and we got 1 person with a void shield, a very big sword, and a complete lack of clothing. Right. Who's got our longest range weapons? Diver. Because what I could do... if I manage to snipe the batteries out, if I manage to snipe the battery out of this one here, that will disable this one. And its range is there. So, therefore, if I get Diver to go there, everyone else to just sort of hover nearby. Then what she can do is just keep taking pot shot of that until it pops. Well, that's that sorted. Because while shield belts are good, they do get overloaded and break down. All I need, a couple more shots, couple more shots. There we go. Right, so that's that one down. And since it's night, I didn't even realise that, I might be able to grab this one too. So where's the range? Right, okie doke, diver. You need to go on a loop-de-loop. You guys move in on the opposite side. Okay, so that counts as having defeated the enemies. So it's rather thematically appropriate. So I would say Tony should be the one to free her dad, who is a robot. Seriously, what the hell? There we are. Flint the android has joined. Please don't be a pyromaniac. Super Immune, Grand, Steady Aim, and Mother Faith. That's the same as Scottish, so we've now got 2 worshippers of the All-Mother. And he's a doctor. Although he is a pussy as well, apparently. Damn it. Well, in that case, since Flint's the wuss, I can get him to cart a lot of this stuff back. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So actually, him being a pussy is actually kind of useful. So whilst it's normally a terrible idea, let's split the party and send Flint off. Let's see. So I want him to take as much of this stuff as he can. Okay, so that's sorted. When the morning comes, Flint will head on home, and the gang will keep on going and try and take out this outpost. Faction the Golden Land. Don't think we've encountered them. Androids. And there's 3 of them. Okay. That might be a tougher fight than I imagined, but hey, you know what? We'll get there. If things go badly, we'll run away. We'll leave it at that. Oh, and now Durin is visiting niece in his sarcophagus. Well, at least now we know the Resurrector Mech Serum does exist, so there is hope. Vaguely. Extremely vaguely. I mean, at this point it's basically magic if it gets him up and about. Okay, and here we go. Attack on the outpost. What have we got? So, we've got 3 basic androids, same level as Crichton, all melee armed, and we do have a steel mini turret. We got a solar generator, but fortunately it's all on the opposite side. That's like possibly the worst place they could have put their turret. But that is handy, because hopefully, that means I can come over here. So if these guys stick around in these rocks, they can hopefully trigger these guys through. Oh no, they saw us, so they're just coming straight for us. Does anyone have shield belts? They do not. Okay, that's very handy indeed. Okay, can cover the rocks, snipe them buggers. Come on guys, I know you got Stormtrooper aim, but come on, he's literally standing right there. No mercy! No mercy for the mechanical bastards. Present company accepted, Crichton. But the encounter isn't over, because the steel mini turret still counts as an opponent. So, what we need to do is we need to sneaky deek through into here, and we need to see what's powering that. If there's a battery, we take it out. If not, then what we do is we take out. I would love to take another solar generator back. That would be fantastic, but take what we can get. Okay, it's a little bit more of a modular base than I expected. Okay. So we've got some sleeping places, so at least everyone's going to have a nice nap tonight. And there is no flipping... Can I just claim and... No. Okay, so there's shed loads of rooms. Shed loads of beds. That's grand. Unfortunately, I am going to have to... Can I? Wait, no. Derpa herpa derpa derp. I'll just take out this frickin' power conduit. There we are, Crichton, smash it. There we go, done. It's now ours. That was easy. Right, now this little outpost has been stripped of everything we can. Let's see what we can take, because it's It's 12 days. I mean, admittedly, it's another new colonist, but let's just see how much stuff we can take back from this lot. God blimey, another person! Flipping heck! Ari contacts you and requests help. He's wounded and unable to move. Without your help, he will die in 10 days. A 10-year-old special agent and 2 alpacas. You're a hell of a long way away, mate. You really are, but seriously, 2 angry alpacas. What alpacas? They're just like wool that spits. That's it. So again, seeing what is Crichton's Caravan, apparently that's its official title of our raiding party, gets out there. Maybe, I think probably maybe it might be a good idea, and I know this is a stupid idea, but I think it's a good one, is to split this party up. Because looking at where we are, we could send one person out to scope out this dwarven stronghold. Just have a look and see what's going on. And then the rest of the guys, they can head back, because when they head back from here, chances are they're going to go directly across here. We can have maybe 2 of them go down to Ari and just see if they can take out those alpacas, because seriously, just 2 angry herbivores. That should be relatively easy pickings. Note on the should be. Worst comes to worst, we'll have Scottish Flint and Durin up here at the main colony in Baruk-Gunud, so we can always send them down south for some help if needs be. It's quite eventful, this little area of the world off the White Pala, isn't it? Wait, what's Benico's new Undoing Woodland? I didn't even notice it, because actually, yeah. Sorry, this is just going to be a brief aside, but let's just have a quick little look-see around the world itself. Because yeah, it's covered with all of these faction notices. But I just like looking at the names of some of the places that Rimworld generates sometimes, because this all sounds like fairly normalish stuff. Ooh, Gothelium Isle. Ooh, that might be. I might go there later. Maybe. It's just, and think about it, like everything that's happened has been on like a hex that size, and whoosh, there's Nismedi on this one planet. God, it's actually quite a shame that Rimworld doesn't have a permanency world option like Dwarf Fortress does, where you can basically, you generate the world and then you make stuff happen in the world, maybe necessarily independent from each other. So for example, we could have this faction I've created here of the Baruk-Gunud, of the Barazadum faction, and say I could go, oh flip, I don't know, I could go here into the middle of the Heridor rainforest and I know, make a freaking elf colony here, and Baruk-Gunud is still doing its own thing on the opposite side of the planet when I do that. I mean, the permanency idea, that would be fantastic. And there is a mod which does kind of do that, but it's very early development, and oh blimey, if that ever gets fully done, my giddy aunt, this game is going to be perfect. Well, Flint's finally turned up at Baruk-Gunud in the middle of a thunderstorm, a dry one at that. And again, Flint, you've got some serious explaining to do. How the hell did you father 2 human daughters? Actually, I think I've just figured out what kind of robot you are. Never mind. Oh, damn, something I completely forgot is that, yeah, Flint was also Cephalo's father, wasn't he? You know, the girl that is currently, here-ish? Actually, no, she's been eaten already. Oh, well, there we go. Oh. No giant spider dead. Looks like they're eating each other now. How convenient. But now he's having freaking histrionics. But, you know, he's a freaking robot and you shouldn't beat him. Well then, that's sex bots for you. Never install emotions in them. And that could not have been worse timing, because now Durin is fighting a fire in our crop fields all by himself, because Scottish is a freaking... he's not a pyro, is he? No, he just won't firefight, and Flint is busy being a pussy. Oh joy, looks like we're about to lose a ton of crops, but more importantly, we got another freaking fight on our hands. This time we're rescuing this guy. He's actually a... Okay. They said he was of the Dwarven Bandits, so I thought he was a dwarf. Apparently no, elf. Let's check, are you worth it? Yes you are. Good cook. Pretty, so that means everyone likes him. Yeah, enough said about that. But He's also a night owl as well, so we can have someone on the graveyard shift, literally. And it's dwarven bandits, so it's all melee combat guys. We can lure them to us, and our guns will outperform their axes. Hopefully, because remember, these are the guys that killed Nice in one hit. Ish. We just need to hit them enough so that they come over here. Here they come. Against any other enemy, this is an insane tactic, but they move so slowly in water. So essentially, I suppose we're doing freaking like commando stuff, you know, Marines. And now they're running away. Can I get them down and steal their stuff? No. Oh well, handy dandy. And there we go, we rescued Narunchana. All very successful, but Durin is losing all of the cotton, unfortunately. You know what? He's doing his best, and that's all I can ask from him. Well, Durin did his best, but we lost most of the freaking cotton crop. But that's all we can do when one person refuses to firefight. And wait, who the hell are you? Why can't I select you? What? Hold on. Are you? You're a fucking... I just realised who you are. You're a thief, aren't you? I just realised that. You little scanner. Right, Durin, wake up, stab her. I just realised this person, because I can't select her anyway, so she's not a direct. Something otherworldly is stalking our colonists? Oh, shag. That's bad. That's very bad. That could not be worse. Those are fairly high level monsters. Scottish, yeah, maybe not do whatever it is the hell you're doing and get back inside. Yeah, thief on the porcupine man, god damn it. Alright, Flint, could you maybe help? Oh, thank you, Durin. At the moment they're just sitting on the outside. Well, they are fish-headed but frog-bodied humanoid with large bulging eyes and webbed hands. Their powerful scaly bodies decide to withstand the pressures of the ocean. Ah. Is this because we're quite literally on the tributary of a fairly big river? Ah, damn it. Well, fortunately, if we don't go outside, we should be okay, because they... quite literally just standing there waiting for something to come near them. Right, so here's the plan. Since Narachancha has an axe and that's it, he's going to be the one to split off from the group and investigate this ancient dwarven stronghold, while everyone else is going to book it back and take out those freaking frog things. Ari, we may get to, we may not. Depends. But anyway, that's the plan, so let's do it. And that is where we're going to end our little episode here today, with Narunancha bravely and extremely nakedly going off to check the ancient dwarven stronghold, see what we're facing in the future. Everyone else booking it all the way back to Baruk-Gunud to deal with the fish face nastiness. I mean, they're just standing there. I'm hoping that maybe they're glitched and they can't move, in which case that's grand, because then the caravan can deal with them. Otherwise, we're going to have a hell of a fight in our hands, I think. And Flint has finally stopped being an absolute pussy, so things may be looking up. They probably aren't. Either way, for the moment, thank you very much indeed for watching this little episode of mine. If you enjoyed it, have a little look-see down at the channel, see if there's anything else I've done which takes your fancy. If so, have a little look-see. Bar means, my friend. Subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, please be wonderful to each other. Good night.